Welcome back, folks. It's Mental Health Monday, and today we're chatting with Dr. Jessica Tranchina, the founder of Generator Athlete Lab right here in Austin. She's a firecracker. She's going to tell us about some of her tips for keeping your mental health boosted. I'm so happy to have you, Dr. Jessica.
I'm so glad to be here. Good morning.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your business first and foremost, just kind of what it is you do.
We own Generator Athlete Lab at C-Home in downtown Austin. We have 3 pillars. A science-backed recovery protocol including sauna, contrast tubs, hot and cold plunge pools, Normatec compression, lymphatic compression, vibration red light therapy. We have another pillar of semi-private small group training and therapeutic results-driven massage.
Okay, so it sounds like you're taking kind of more of a holistic approach because this isn't just a gym where you go, you get on the treadmill and you walk back out. Maybe you can, but you guys are trying to be a little bit more like, hey, let's take care of the whole body.
Thank you for saying that. Yes, I've lived a life of knowing my mission in life is to heal people and help people. So I've always wanted to be a physical therapist since the age of 12. And I would see clients, I think, how can I help them more? And this is how I figured it out. We create a space of other healers and modalities where people can come and heal themselves and get treated. So that's exactly right. It's a scientific approach, but a very approachable for the masses, and it's very thoughtfully created. Thank you for noticing.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked before we went on air about the things that are just filling your brain, because when we talk scientific backed approach, you are reading scientific articles all the time. You are staying up to date with everything that's new, kind of in the fitness, health, wellness realm. Let's talk about some of the things that you shared with me that people may not know. Like, this might be a hack for you in the healthy way that you never knew about before today. And the first one is 20 minutes.
Yes. Thank you for touching on that. And besides being such a geek when looking up scientific research, I love trial and error. So these are things I've tried and my clients have tried. Gretchen Reynolds, the physical education New York Times health columnist, wrote for the New York Times for years and years as a contributor and all different kinds of other publications. She wrote a book called The First 20 Minutes, and it's a super quick read. I have my clients read it. It's amazing. Filled with a lot of data of research she's looked into, and it's all research-based. 20 minutes, here is what I tell my clients. If you're going to learn anything from this book, move every 20 minutes. 20 minutes, at the 20-minute mark, things start deoxygenating and they shut down and they get slower. Our brain, our gut, even our heart rate, our heart rate could go up if we're feeling stressed, which is not good. So concurrent to the brain slowing down and the gut slowing down and the digestion slowing down, we could be also stressed. So in 20 minutes, I have people set a timer. When the 20-minute buzz goes off, even the act of getting up, taking a deep breath, reoxygenating all the tissues of the body. I love box breathing where you hold it at the top, slowly let it out, hold it at the bottom. You can take a little walk, do a little stretch, but honestly, just getting out of the sitting motion or just seated and focused at the 20-minute mark is one big hack. It's just an easy one too.
Such an easy one, and there are so many of us that don't feel like we're at where we want to be fitness-wise. So the fact that like you could just stand up every 20 minutes and already you're helping yourself is amazing. Okay, I'm going to try and say all these words correctly. Anterior mid-cingulate cortex. It's a very long term that she taught me off camera. But this also has something to do with a very small change. Force yourself to do something you don't really want to do.
Yes. Have you ever met that 90-year-old and you're like, man, she is sharp.
Yeah, I want to be like her.
I want to be like her. She has a large anterior mid-cingulate cortex. So it's been linked, this portion of the brain, when enlarged, has been linked to these elderly people that you're like, that's the sharpest person I've ever met. How do we get ours larger? It's a quick hack. Do something healthy that you don't want to do.
Okay, so you're saying it doesn't work if you're a runner and you love running.
That's right. Doesn't work. If you're a runner and you hate weightlifting and you go weightlift because you're jumping over that barrier of doing something that you don't want to do, but it's really healthy, you're fighting the I don't want to do it, you become more resilient and you actually stretch and strain, and which in a good way increases the size of that portion of the brain. You've heard a lot of great things about cold water therapy, cold showers, ice baths, cold plunges. You don't want to do it. Just the fact of getting into a cold plunge or a cold shower, you've increased the size of that portion of your brain.
So it's not even doing the action, it's forcing yourself to do the action, which is crazy. We're in our last minute here, so I want to make sure we actually touch on the cold water. 5 minutes, right?
Yes, you know, there are tons of research, you've seen it all. A recent one came out of a group of self-identified depressed people. They put them in cold water for 5 minutes, just neck deep, not even all the way under, just this group went neck deep. Not only did they come out subjectively feeling less distressed, happier, proud of themselves, but what the researchers found was the connectivity in the brain, those areas of the brain that control self-regulation and mood, were actually talking.
I can't believe we have to leave it here. We'll have to have you back, Dr. Jess. Thank you so much. Learn more about Dr. Jess's work and how you can get involved at generatorathlete.lab.com.